for meeting the abdominal skin pain. Medisika komama dofo any abusia e de fa tap send so. Adentia every say e so easy, reliable, fast and convenient. Sim market where be na adofo ensaka sikano e wagana e kwai ben e na wo befa so. And one say go be grabo o smartphone na wa download e tap send e wo phone so na wo de ko any gisam kese ne say baby a wo bia wotimi send sika e ko mo wabusua e wo my Ghana mu e wo abra wonti ahye e tap Nemo kai say obe yusu promo code e wo screen you see e di so na wo benya £5 on top, €5 on top. Sika what do you come ebusia e wo oh my Ghana ma me ne papa any beje dodo tap aba.
Well, it feels good to know that man is still thinking, even though COVID-19 wouldn't allow us to do things freely like we used to do. Today we're going to have a conversation that will surely give you some enlightenment about entertainment and events. And I have my special people. You know how we do it. This is Top 10 Events powered by Event Guide Africa, and their representative Roland Amate did not come alone. Wakofa big man. Roland did not come alone. Today he came with a big man for us to talk events. And did you watch the concert of Kelvin Boy online? Again, did you watch that of what's the name? Joe Mettle. Did you watch that of Joe Mettle online, as well as the Ghana party in the Park UK? Did you watch all these concerts online? In case you watched them, then I'm going to give you some background information about the production team of that concert, and the fact that if you are an artist manager, a publicist, or an event promoter, there is hope. Bibian says, hope you can still come together to do some gigs. My name is Sammy Flex, and this is Top 10 Events here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks to Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Yao Lapichi, Nana, Regan, MC Berima, in Team Dodu, Solomon, aka Chabo. He's also at the other side, making sure everything will be done right. Let me go straight to my people, and let's start talking first with Roland Amate, who has all the apport, the dates, the connects about the events. Big man, of today. Today you brought a big man. Today you're a big man, but today you're looking small. Today you are a small man. No better. I tell you. How was the weekend, and how did the event industry fare?
Definitely. It was fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, GNU. Events course. We had a friend saying crash course with
that comedy online show.
Ghana Music Awards USA nominees lunch. And Aquaba UK party in the park.
Why did I miss the Aquaba UK, the party in the park? Why did I miss it? Because this event, if it hadn't been going, I'm sure I would have been in Wow, I missed it, but it hurt me though. But I hope they were all successful.
Oh yes, and
good numbers.
Yeah, we also did the unveiling for our magazine June.
Oh, okay, it happened finally.
Yeah, launching.
Was Kwame Eugene there?
Kwame Eugene was not there. In fact, it was only for Kiddy, and because of the numbers, we had to do it only for Kiddy.
But at least Kwame Eugene should have added.
Oh, we had the information. He was a little busy. That's why he wasn't able to.
Brad Kwame,
Autobomb.
Anyway, so that was what happened over the weekend, and before we even start talking to the big man, what is ahead of us? What are we to expect this weekend as well?
So this the great 5th annual Women of the Year and She Summit, as we mentioned earlier on, that is also coming up. 25th, we had Comedy Express virtual edition, anti-corona edition, they call it.
Which date is that?
On the 25th.
Okay.
Coming 25th.
And I think I have see the right type of DKB weeping and wailing that people are not buying the tickets, even though he's reduced it to play like 15 CDs.
Yeah, it was 20 CDs, but now he has reduced it to 50 CDs. So I think the next time we will have to bring him here to come and do the campaign.
And still people are not buying.
Yeah. Che was also married. Blessing will also be coming on, and we have our sister Wendy Shea.
Wait, Che was what?
Marriage blessing.
It's now coming up.
Yes.
When is that?
25th.
And when the Shea is performing?
No, when the Shea will be the way I'm talking about when the Shea's concert.
Oh, when the Shea. Oh. Yes. When the Shea's charity concert.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
That one is also another online paid for. It is an online, but it's a paid for
event. Yes.
31st July.
31st July. That is for upcoming events till now. Next week we will bring the rest.
Alright, thank you so much. And because Roland Amate from Event Guide brought the big man, I'm sure it will be good he does the introduction before we start our Q&As. Maybe there is something you have to know. And I said there's an opportunity for artists. Into your artist manager, or your promoter, or your event organizer, you're looking for space for something, or you even want to do a live recording video, as in a video where all the set is complete for you to do your recording. I have good news for you. Just stay put, because we are about to unveil some one or two details for you. Yes, Roland.
So over the weekend, just like we mentioned, party in the park.
Okay.
Okay, I said near Corona Yanka by this time but because of Corona, we had to watch Party in the Park on air. That is on social media, and one of the productions like I Am It There in this COVID era is one from the Silicon Production House.
Okay.
Yes, because of setup. You know, for virtual events, most of the ones that we've witnessed, has been some of them ankoye, if I should say, some of them ankoye.
I remember when the Shea talked about her concert with Joy Prime, and he said, "Channel disaster."
Ankoye.
Since the sister dress here, Baba performing, the
boom, say artist and say sound then the network will also be doing skirmishes, but. Events like what do you mean for Kelvin boy Joe Mettle
Kelvin boy I watched the set.
It was fantastic. Production wise, even the setup alone. Setup band, DJ stand, artist, space or war, backing vocalists, like everything was provided. In the way artists put out performing at home. In as much as I say probably you might not get the energy that you want from the crowd. Even performance Lanka stage and so performing the crowd. A you put Kwabna's performance was killer.
Okay, for the party in the park.
For party in the park was killer. Talk of Kiddy and Kofi Kinata.
Wow.
I mean, it was a very big event. So my man Kelvin here.
Oh, he's also Kelvin.
Yes, represents Silicon Production.
Okay.
And I think he has more knowledge to share about how they were able to put up that spectacle.
Alright, great. I'm sure perfect introduction there by Roland Amate. Let's go straight to Kelvin. Kelvin, is that the only name people would know you with, or there are other hidden names?
People know me as Kelvin.
Okay.
I'm more of a production guy, so always behind the scenes.
Okay.
Yes,
and on social media, what are the names there?
At TikTok GH.
At TikTok GH. That is what you represent on social media.
TICTOK GH.
TICTOK. Is it a TikTok the girls are singing?
No. We're there waiting for the app. We're waiting for 10 years ago.
Oh, you guys have been here for the past 10 years?
Yes.
And some small app came to take your name.
They needed all the publicity.
I know. So, what do you guys do at TikTok and maybe Silicon? So, which is Silicon and which is TikTok? Can you give us a better explanation?
So TikTok is also an event management company. We've powered a couple of events, popular ones. We have the biggest one for kids in Ghana, which is the Indomie Festival. We are the production team behind Afrochella too. So from the beginning, from the planning to execution, we are in there. The stage design, everything, the flow of events, we're in there throughout for the past 3 years, from the beginning till now. So we had a lot rolling out for the year. We do client activities too. Then COVID came around. Then COVID came
uninvited.
Yes, and one of our biggest suppliers, our biggest partner, for events, Silicon House Productions. They ran one of the most amazing equipment in Ghana. Talk of screen, talk of sound, they are the biggest. And they are our partners, our key partners we work with. So we sat down and decided to come up with a studio, a virtual studio. And the inspiration came mostly from the fact that we saw a couple of people try to do virtual events, and it was like they were missing the biggest points. Their cost was high because they would have to fix it and tear it down. And we had capacity, so we decided to build it permanently to solve that problem. Then again, we realized that it wasn't interactive enough. So we thought of ways to keep it interactive. Then we thought how to make money. So we sat with a lot of stakeholders in the industry and put up a combo plan that can let an artist win from scratch, from the beginning to the end, without spending a penny or stressing themselves. All they need to is bring their craft, utilize our space, and we give them what they want.
I see.
So there's a digital payment platform somewhere in there. There's the equipment, A-list equipment. We're talking cameras that can do 4K videos.
Wow.
Yeah, Ultra HD. Yeah, about 4 or 5 camera angles. We can even add more if
4 or 5 camera angles for your stage.
Yeah, yeah. Two for the main, left, right, then the chip.
Okay, so I'm not sure where it is located will be a problem, because what we are talking about is the gadgets. If director has any of them, I'm sure he can start placing them. But then you did Kelvin Boy.
Yes.
Was it an initiative of Team Kelvin Boy, or it was an initiative of Team TikTok?
It was an initiative of Team TikTok and Kelvin Boy.
Alright, so the photos you see on the screens are photos of Kelvin Boy's concert. That was the virtual concert Kelvin Boy had. And this is the stage Kelvin is talking about, where they have been doing their virtual shows. It is available for rentals if you are an artist, a church, a TV station, whoever would need such a platform, they have it for you. So I was asking about the Kelvin Boy, whether it is a Kelvin Boy powered event or a TikTok powered event.
It's a partnership. Okay. Because what we did is that we combined our resources and wanted to test. We had set up all our expensive toys and we said, okay, now it's time to test it. We invited them in, they loved the place. They loved us, our work ethics and everything, the professional standards. And we said, let's give it a try. And it was awesome because Kelvin Boy's energy is super. So I must say that he helped bring out the best of what we have.
Oh, I see. And apart from that, you've also done Mettle.
Yes.
And how about that?
Yes, that's more of a Mettle initiative. Yeah, they met our chairman, and our chairman was in with the flow, so we went all in for it. Okay. It had two sides of that event. There was the virtual side and there was the experiential, which was strictly by invitation. Okay. What you don't see in the pictures is that we have another space just beside it. Very nice space that can host about 100 people, 80 people for private events. Wow. And also there are screens set up there. So whatever is happening in the studio, they're enjoying it at that side. So it was a whole experience.
You have this facility in Accra.
Yes.
For how long have you been keeping it?
It was a warehouse that we converted into.
Oh, it was a warehouse that you converted. Okay, I'm sure I'm now in a hurry to go see the place. And one day, Sammy Flex TV's cameras will go to Silicon House.
Yes, Silicon House. Wow.
Silicon House to give you the real pictures and the photos that you guys need to see. Because he tells us there is a space for an experiential. And again, I want to believe there is a huge car park too. Because if there is a space that can cater for 100 people, they will come with cars.
Yes. There's a lot of space for parking. And the security too. That's it. And the security is number one. We acknowledge the times we are in, the COVID times. So one of the very first things you would experience when you come to the space is that we have huge multiple setups for sanitizing. That is from washing your hand and through the sanitizing and cleaning everything. And you don't touch anything. You just can present your hand and do everything and go through. Everything is in place for that. So we are very mindful of the protocols.
I see. So how will be the charges? Because looking at all these things you are doing, and I know it is money. So if an artist wants to use the space, the facility,
you will have to contact us. You know how this industry works. Some of these rates we can't put it out across, but we are flexible because our biggest agenda is to solve that which COVID has taken from us in this industry. So when it comes to our talents, our musicians, we are quite flexible in that space. We even go the extra mile trying to look for sponsors to cover costs so that they can have the experience. So we have something cooking in that space for them.
Oh, I see. Now, is it only for A-listed artists, or if I am Kojo Manu who has started my music career just yesterday, I know I can perform with a band, can I also come to Silicon House to use the space?
It's not even just for entertainment. It's for social. It's for reality shows. You can have a cooking show in there. You can have a kids show in there. It's one of my properties I'm about to roll out for kids between 13 and 17. So it's a multi-purpose studio. And then again, I'll remind you, there's the indoor and there's the outdoor. I don't have pictures here. I'll share with you later on for the outdoor. It's very neat. You can do anything there.
So those who be doing live band, should they come with their bands to do the rehearsals, or Silicon you have a standby band who will be rehearsing with you?
They should come with their people, that's all.
Oh, they should come with their people.
Every keyboard, every drum they think they ever want, we have.
Kelvin can buy me.
Every instrument. Yeah.
Every instrument.
Yes.
Please, I need some. I need keyboard and drums and bass.
Happy Friday.
For my happy hour Fridays. I see.
If you've been to events like ICGC's, what's the name? Greater Works.
Yeah, the one that
Greater Works.
Independence Way.
And you've been to Cardi B's show, and you've seen the sound and everything that goes in there. You see that, and all those things are in Ghana or Silicon. Yes, all those things are in Ghana.
So can I say that because of the coverage, you guys are out of business a little bit, besides what you guys have started in there?
Well, our industry is a creative space. Yes, it changed the dynamics heavily. Heavily. It took it broke a lot of our businesses down. But as creative people, we sat and looked through. We can't always sit and wait for help. We need to take certain initiatives. So we thought through a lot of concepts that can help restore hope and confidence in our people, because entertainment was there before us, and COVID has come to break down that which has been built over years. So if this thing even goes, we are not going to start from where we left off. We are going to start from a much lower. Our only advantage is that people are hungry to chill, but the dynamics have changed. So we have a project coming out. This is our virtual baby we've rolled out, and it's picking shape. Even corporate bodies are trying to use it for their launches and all those things now. We've done a couple. We have another one that is going to be for experiential events, like outdoor. You can come out once again, have fun, and still observe all the protocols. Go home knowing that you never got into contact with India before in person.
Wow.
With Corona.
Interesting revelations and conversation here with Kelvin from TikTok and Silicon House. Roland, I don't know if you also have some one or two. You have been closer.
You know,
you've seen some of their works.
He was speaking. What I was thinking about was, what do I stand to benefit? The monetary aspect. Artists that will come to partner with you to perform or to use your space. How will the artist benefit? Because if I am an artist, I have my own YouTube and technical pages that I would like my videos to go for me to receive all my mechanical royalties and stuff. How do I benefit from that space? That is if I should use their space.
Okay, so there are many ways you can make your money from a virtual show. First of all, if a client is paying for a virtual show, the client has every right to place wherever the content will sit.
Okay.
And we all understand the monetization business in the YouTube and Instagram and Facebook platforms. So our system can plug you straight into your personal pages. You just come in, log in, whatever we are doing, go straight there, you monetize it. That is if you own 100% of the rights. The second thing is your sponsors, because trust me, the budget was there before Corona. So brands still have budget sitting to promote with. It's up to you to knock at the right door, still access those funds and advertise on your platform. Then again, shout out to Create Media. We partnered with them on their
Create
Concept, yes. Yeah, Forcing created a software for monetization that you can pay per view system that we are working with him on. So if we can actually put it on dedicated links that people will pay and watch. That's also direct sales for artists. There are options people can consider.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you are an artist and you want to perform online but still you want people to pay, there is an option for that.
Yeah.
Which Silicon you guys are ready to support.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful. So it means and say yes, nothing is spoiled like that. If only we would think, if only we will be creative, we can still make some kwacha in these times. It is not spoiled crack like that. So where are you guys located, and how do we contact you?
Okay, so I'll drop our link, our handles below. At TikTok GH.
Okay.
We'll share the contacts that can be placed. Then our office is at West Legon.
Okay.
The studio 2 is at Tesano.
So the office is at West Legon for administrative purposes, but for the studio where the action happens is at Tesano.
Yeah, Tesano.
Which part of Tesano?
Just behind Sam Lodge, around the Baptist Church.
That is in town, not in any hidden place. And at that space, you got a car park and all that.
That's huge.
That space is very
It looks tight.
And very expensive too.
Yeah, of course. That is Tesano area, very expensive.
The street there is quiet, so
I see.
if you get there, you don't know magic is happening there. When you get there, you see wow.
Everything is just calm, but something is happening there.
And we have a huge team that have seen us through this at TikTok. People like Josiah, Michael, Thompson, Hayes, and so on. They've been supportive throughout because a lot goes into it. Yeah, it's not just a one-man show. Yeah, everyone has a place, a role they played into it to make it this far. So I appreciate all of them too.
Wow. Bless you, Kelvin. And I believe that business is now up. You guys just have to take advantage of this. And artists, managers, event organizers, promoters, this is it. I'm so happy that he said it is not only for the Kelvin Boys kind of artists. So whoever you are, if you have to play in a concert, Silicon House, they are ready to power you. Is there something we should know finally from you, Roland, before we go?
So for that is so Ghana Events Awards is coming up. Yes.
So it means you guys will be doing it at Silicon.
Definitely, we will still contact the same man who said the place is, because me, I am itching to even go and see the place.
No, you go and see
it. Per what I've seen and what I've heard from him now, like
no, I'm actually going to be a promoter of events there. So maybe there will be the business relationship with them. If I bring an artist and we do the event, something small. So because they have the space, they have everything. It's all a matter of getting an artist who is ready to rock, and we are good. We are good to go.
The beautiful thing about it is that we make your work very easy. Very easy. You come with your idea or your plan. You put it on our table. You might even feel that you've been left out because we will run your production for you from the beginning to the end. You just have to supervise to make sure that everything is working as planned.
If someone wants to shoot a music video there, is that also allowed?
Yeah, it's possible.
That is, if you want to do the live kind of video shoot, that is allowed.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure we have gotten enough of this information from Kelvin from TikTok and Silicon House. We are just waiting for that first opportunity where Sammy Flex TV we will be giving you some live feed from the space. It's something you have to take an advantage of because the world is not coming to an end. We understand that COVID is going to be with us, but we can still find ways to be happy. We can still find ways to be creative. We can still find ways to entertain ourselves, and that is what Kelvin and his team at Silicon House and TikTok GH, that is what they are doing. Thanks so much to my man from Event Guide Africa, Roland Amate, and to Kelvin as well from Silicon. My name is Sammy Flex.
Okay, so
yes.
The team, the number 0546
okay
061
okay
118
okay.
Yeah, 0546 061 118.
That is the number to contact to Silicon.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Anytime you want to contact Silicon, that is the number there provided by Roland Amate. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flex, Yaola PG, Nana Reagan, MC Berima, in Team Do Chamo, part of the team for things to run smoothly as we do here on Sammy Flex TV. Take advantage of these, and there is a big one that we did not talk about. I'm sure when everything is cleared, we are going to be putting out the tidbits for you to know something big from Silicon. You have to be part of it because we are out of here.